Hey guys, what is going on? JibsCamps97 there with a new FIFA 13 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode 7 we are now on. Opened a free gold pack and we get a Bue, Bue, the ex-Arsenal player. And they give me an Arsenal player, so it's really kind of EA mocking me even more. We do open another pack because I was feeling quite lucky. And we get Isco, the Spanish cam, who has been linked with Chelsea actually, and he's been playing pretty good. I think it is for Malaga. We open another pack, and we get Eric Lamela, the Argentinian who does play for, I think it is Roma. Yeah, Roma, and he does have 5-star skills, so he doesn't go for that much, guys. So you can check him out. He is a quality player. I'm actually recording this while I'm watching Man U versus Real Madrid. I am supporting Real Madrid. I do love them. Beat Barcelona twice in 1 week. I'm pretty sure no one has actually ever done that. But back to Road to Glory, and we come up against the same guy. I think it's 3 times, and the third time, that is when I say, all right, let's play, because his names did look quite risky. And we come up against a very, very you can say, not really developed squad, because they're not really that strong. And into the first minutes, I thought that he was actually going to get that ball, but luckily he didn't. And we are back now on our play. Brilliant footwork from Balotelli, good dribbling, brilliant finish. And as you can tell from the title of this episode, it is Super Mario, and you're gonna see why. He does play pretty decent. Well, not even decent. He plays wonderful in this 2 matches in this episode. He is off again with the through ball from Mikeli, but just unluckily he does hit the post. I was expecting it to go in. I think I put too much power on it, which did not really use the direction. I just put power on it and it just hit the bar. So guys, if you are gonna try and go for a power shot, just make sure you are not like on the corner of the box, because it will not go in, or it would hit the post or the crossbar. Make sure you are actually really like in middle of the goal. And he does cross it, and whew, thank God that did not go in, because I would have had to put this on YouTube and it would have been embarrassing, because I've had, I think it is 2 bicycle kicks scored against me already, and I think one of them is actually in this episode. I don't understand why he took a long shot from there though, because he did have a silver squad. But I'm not gonna lie, most silvers do have pretty decent long shots, like DeLucas from previous episodes. Pretty good long shots. 87 long shots, 92 shot power. It was pretty good. That is just a replay of Mario Balotelli's goal, and that is another shot from him. From the stats, we're in the driving seat. He does have better shooting or pass accuracy. It was I'm not sure, but 1-0. I felt like I was going into this match pretty decent. Into the 86th minute, and we run round down the wing, with Gambrini, Balotelli. No way he is missing that. That is what I was talking about, guy. Just make sure that there's open space for you to take a shot, a hard shot. Hold the X or the circle button to about 3 bars, and there's no way the keeper's able to save it. Not even Joe Hart. I'm being serious. But it's not really going to work with bronzes, because like they don't really have that much of brilliant shot power. Like you should go with like players with like 70 shot power or more. Balotelli, I think, has 87. Unluckily to him, it was an offside, and I thought, you know what, it's 89th minute. Let's try and keep it simple. But El Shaarawy is on the ball again. Brilliant skill 360. Gets past him very easily. Back to Mikeli is, and a power shot again. Brilliant from him. Mikeli, he scored 11 goals, I think it is, in what is it? 20 games, 21 games. He is a good player. Uh, it is 3-0, and I just wanted to speed it up because I knew that you guys didn't want to see us running around, so I just sped it up a little. That is the final score, 3-0 of the first match in this episode, and I thought, you know what, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna get into the division. I think it's 3. Yeah, Division 3. Um, this side is this team I have is just so built. Like, you've got pace, you've got strength, you've got skill. That is what you should really look at. Strength, pace, skill. You have the best squad, I am telling you now. And look at the squad, guys. Look at this squad. Inform Marco Rice, S-Fine, inform Blachowski, inform, I think it's Piszczek, and inform Company. I was going to inbox him and say, how the hell could you possibly get this team? It was over 1 million coins spent on a team. I would not do that unless I was trying to buy Ronaldo, because you lot probably do know how much I love Ronaldo. But we get into the half, and I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to get past this defense? And then he starts taking shots at me from long range, and I knew that this guy was scared to attack because his team wasn't really that strong. This was actually one of the funniest goals I've ever seen. Honestly, the funniest goals I've ever seen. I swear S-Fine was offside, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It was just probably a glitch. But I do believe he was offside because look at him. That was definitely offside. Just definitely. But you know, it's in the 10th minute. We've got 80 minutes left, including extra time. So you know, there's a lot of time for us to get back. And just unluckily, Felipe Santana heads it back to his keeper, but unluckily to him, I decided to run down the line, cross it in, go for the safe option. You may say I sweat. I did not sweat. I crossed it in. Sweat is when you run down the lane and you pass it on the floor. I didn't pass it on the floor. I passed it in the air. So I don't really count it as a sweat. And oh my god. Sorry guys, I was watching the Real Madrid match and there was a header that hit the post, I think. But back into Road to Glory, and great football from Balotelli. Just gets tackled, and who was it that took the header? It was Carrick, I think, and then Van Persie was just offside. Thank God. And he runs around the ring with Blachowski. I do not know how to pronounce this guy's name. I just try and guess. This was just unlucky, just so unlucky. I don't know how. Possibly Mario Götze is able to jump higher than what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot my centre back's name. But you know, it's really hard to keep all of these names in mind when they're really when you change your players around. That's what I mean to say. But I know it's French. Diakati. That's his name, Diakati. My mind is just thinking, how is there any way I'm going to be able to score it against this team without pushing all my men forward? And I thought patience. Patience is like the prime key, because I don't want to rush forward, but I thought, alright, let me pass it around. As you can see, we've got 100% shot accuracy, so we're doing everything right. Brilliant run from Balotelli. He brings his keeper out, and we header it back to us, but he does get the ball, luckily. Poor touch. Diakati steals it back, down to Mikeli. Brilliant footwork from Mikeli, actually. Brilliant run from El Shaarawy, and just unlucky. It just goes wide of the post, and I thought, this guy has one of the best defense I've ever seen. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it. Giovinco has, I've told you before, he's got amazing dribbling, just amazing dribbling. I'm sure he's like a downgrade of Messi, or a cheaper version of Messi, you can say, because the dribbling is really the same. We are now in the 64th minute, and he does foul me pretty badly. I don't know why he didn't get a yellow card, because I was actually nowhere near him. And stupidly enough, I passed it to him with our free kick. El Shaarawy does steal it back, down to El Shaarawy, down to Mikeli. What a goal. Brilliant finishing. And, I had to celebrate because I was winning. And he came back, and I don't know how. Brilliant pass from Mikeli actually, and brilliant finish. You've got to rate the finish against Manuel Neuer, and I thought that I'll be able to knock the ball around Manuel Neuer and just go for a little tap in, but he declines the offer. And he tries to run down the wing, and I don't know how Gambarini caught up to him. Marco Reus, I think, has 94 pace on his inform card, and this is the first time I've ever come across a Marco Reus on the inform card, because he does go for a lot. I think it is, 300k on the PS3, about 200k on the Xbox. But I don't mind trying him out. And this was our chance, and we took it. Super Mario, his hat trick, 5 goals in 2 games. 5 goals in 2 games. That's pretty decent. You can say he's on. He scored, I think it is 30 goals in 2 games. I'm not sure. But that is actually how this one ends, because there's no way I'm gonna let 2 goals slip and come out with 1 point. And he was trying to run down the line. Mikeli, he does do a little bit of good footwork, but he just manages to lose the ball. He does try to attack actually, and he does manage to actually get the ball. And surprisingly, I don't know what happened. Giovinco does the 360. We just try to do a little, like a stop back, and that is if you press the circle X button. But I do not know what happened, and I don't know how we got the ball back. That was just unfair. And he does manage to finish it. Oh my god, I thought he finished it. But he does actually manage to pull a goal back, surprisingly. It is Thomas Muller, and he just tries it. And I actually thought he brought back a goal, because I remember the scores being 4-3, but, the PS3 never lies, although EA does. But that is it, guys. The score was 4-2. I'm sorry if I misled any of you lot. And we do actually get promoted to Division 3, unbeaten. That is how I like it. A little bit of odd future, Wolfgang. And we do manage to actually win the title and also win our money. And I'm just trying to hurry this up so I can get back to the Man U match, because that is what my mind is actually set on. That's why I've had little stutterings, because of the corner and all of that. But that is it, guys. Hope you have a good day.